What's up, everybody? Today I'm taking a look at Nitro Kid, which is kind of like an isometric kung fu roguelike deck building game, which sounded interesting, looked interesting. I am a big fan of retrowave music, so let's go ahead and get into it. Sure, let's play the tutorial. Hopefully it's not too much. Enter a fight. The first thing you want to do is choose a tile to drop in. So is it telling me to drop here, or... Okay. Oh, maybe that's showing where the enemy will attack. Select a dot around the edges to learn more about parts of the interface. Enemies are shown in their turn order. Okay. Fight ends as soon as you complete your objective. Defeat all enemies. In elite and boss fights is to defeat specific enemies. Infusions. Have up to 2 infusions at once. Each infusion can be used once per turn. Okay. Expend a charge when used, so that's what the bar is underneath, I'm sure. Hero profile shows key information about your character. Buffs and debuffs are shown below the HP bar. The blue diamond shows your energy, which I assume is your resource. Yep. Punch, 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 step, hand, maximum of 10 cards. Each turn you draw 1 random encore card from anywhere. From anywhere, usually your move card. And 5 more. So is this the encore card? Okay, 5 more random cards from the draw pile. Anything not used is discarded, and that's it. That's the tutorial. Okay, so move in any direction. Encore. One randomly selected encore card in your deck is drawn at the start of each turn. Okay, so I can move. So he turns to me regardless, so I guess I just punch him, right? No more energy. Okay. Block, gain 2 shield. Solar plexus. Okay. Weak and advance. Moves the character next to their target before attacking. Okay. Oh, so that's the... Looks like it's got a 2... I think the bow and arrow means it's ranged. Key pulse, gain 1 shield for adjacent targets. Push adjacent targets. If you're at max HP, increase by 1. Otherwise, you heal. Consume is the same as, like, discard. So, let's just knock him out. Are you ready to infiltrate one of the towers? Sure. So, it's grid-based Slay the Spire, from the looks of things. Simulation, reality, security level 0. Start your run with some extra advantages. Ideal for learning the game or wants a relaxed experience. Start your round with nothing but wits. You get more... So there's no... Or actually, it looks like there's no neutral difficulty. You get more experience and score here. Even more here. And here you have advantages. I'm not sure why there isn't just a neutral option. But let's do... Okay, so there's characters to unlock. Let's do the reality difficulty. Kung Fu, whenever you defeat an enemy, add a shift card to your hand. Shift is move in one direction. What does virtual mean? I can't read it. Oh, are these more difficulty levels? Are these all difficulty levels? I'm getting distracted. There's a lot going on here. 8 unlocks remaining. Okay. When Cinder is in need of a close combat expert, they call on L33. L33, get it? Get it? Not Bruce Lee. Okay. I can edit my loadout. So these must be the unlocks. Yeah, 8 unlocks, 8 locked cards. So those are just my... I already forgot what they're called, but... Okay. Yeah, let's go. Kid saved, so I'm saving children. Mod. In addition to attack and skill cards, you'll find special mods that you can add to your deck. Mods have no immediate effect, but they give you a passive benefit for the rest of the fight. Okay. Whenever you are hit by an enemy, apply 2 burn, consume. Okay. Cool. Single target versus multi-target. Attacks can be single or multi-target, shown by the symbol on the left edge. I see. Must choose a target, and only that one is hit by the attack. Multi-target, don't need to choose, but they'll automatically hit valid targets. Card ranges, so I was right. So swords are melee, bow and arrow is ranged. You might encounter attacks with a global range, which can hit anyone anywhere. So choose 2. Add a jab to your hand, guarded strike, gain 2 shield, and get an attack. That seems kind of good. I do like the music. I need to double check if I can buy the soundtrack or not. Deal 3 damage, burn, push, and consume. That fragile is added to all attack damage received. Fragile decreases. Fragile is added to all attack damage received. I don't know what that means. I'll assume you take more damage. But let's do... You know, let's do the mod and erupt. Okay. So they moved. Melee attacks. Melee attacks can only hit you if you're adjacent to them. Okay. Enemies with an auto-turn trait will automatically turn to face you. How can I see that? Almost all enemies have this trait. Okay, so I don't need to see it. You can also exploit it to make them hit each other, so be sure to take into account when planning your next move. Look out for their animated spinning arrow icon. It will appear above them whenever you're about to trigger that reaction. Okay. Oh, so that's what that is. I see. So 3, 4 burn, push. That sounds like this will just one hit KO, and then it's burning. It collided, so they both took 3. That feels pretty good. I have 2 energy left. Let's go ahead and just use our mod. So they have to move, and I take 1 damage unless the burn resolves first. So let's see what goes on. Burn resolves. They're queuing up attacks. Looks like. Shift, move 1 tile. So it turns. Okay. Gain 1 shield for adjacent target. I think I just punch. No, that does 5. So solar plexus will kill. Do I want to move there? I don't think I do. Virtual discard. I mean, let's go ahead and move here. And then do key pulse, because it's 0 cost, and block. Okay, so I can't do diagonal. I can only do cardinal directions. Now here I can apply weak, or I can just one-shot it. That's good too. Clean job. Under 3 turns, got more cash. Deal damage equal to double your burn. So that's my own burn. Okay, so choose 1. Apply 2. I mean, stun. I feel like stun is never a bad thing to take. Security booth. A trail of blood leads through the doorway to a crumpled corpse in a lab coat. Lose. Transform a card in your deck. Choose card or remove a card. So I will search the corpse. Choose a card. You peel away the blood-soaked jacket to find a patchwork of gaping puncture wounds across the man's chest. The smell is horrendous. He's been dead for 1 to 2 hours at most. Do people decompose that quickly? I don't think so. But it smells like he's been laying here for weeks. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's go with Vibrating Palm and apply Fragile. Okay, there's the shop. Oh, I didn't see the icon there. Shove. Okay, heal. Deal 8 damage. 136. So the epic cards look interesting, but I can't afford them. So... Slide sounds interesting. Fatality's on sale. That was an option before, so let's just take that. Flying Kick. Apply 1 fragile, deal 8, and advance. That also sounds good. Let's take that as well. Whoa, okay. So is that like an intro to get some resources and buy some cards? Looks like locked kid room. You have to free both kids in this section before you can face the boss. Oh, so do I have to go through all of these? Or I guess not all of these, but I have to go through the tracks to save the kids? Ranged attacks can hit you from a distance, but only if you're in line with them and there aren't any obstacles. So you can use obstacles. Chase will move 1 tile towards wherever you move, but they can't move diagonally. This includes move cards such as Step, as well as any other... Okay, so the animated footprint is they will chase you. So he's aimed that way. Yeah, let's go here. And then he moved one toward me. He's going to attack. Okay, I see, I see. Okay, so every time I move, he moves toward me. Got it. Let's do... Do I want to do punch, punch, pressure point? Stunned enemies are totally inactive. Damaging an enemy reduces... Yeah, so I want to punch, 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 pressure point. Can I not? Oh, so I do have to target them there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see. So I can turn them, and then if I can, like, get fully away, then they stay looking in that place, in that position. Flying kick, deal 8 damage, apply 1 fragile, advance. So I guess fragile, stacks of fragile are just added to the damage, seems like. Let's not use the mod. 3, he's got 12 HP. So that takes him to 4. Do I just knock him out? Or I can do this and then step. Seems not worth it. Yeah, let's just knock him out. So I've got shift, so if I do move, he will move toward me. If I do move there, he'll move there, which is pretty much the same. There's no point really in using the move, unless I move in front of him, which will push him into that. Actually, yeah, let's see what happens when I do that. So hit him, push, he's gonna attack in front of him, which won't hit me. And then he gets shot. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't notice his strength is going up as things go on. So now, yeah, so now he's there. If I move, I can move here. So he will turn. So I can... Let's see. Solar plexus. Let's not take all this damage. So let's try Mercury. So I can move. Let's move there. And then step here. He's still shooting that way, but now I'm clear. And then let's do Meditate. Increase by 1. And Solar Plexus. He is burnt. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. If I'd punched, he would have died here. Oh, but I did still have my shield, so I only took 1 damage. Let's do the punch. Oh, punch hits everyone around you. I didn't even notice that was a group. Okay. So then I can do this. And then shift. Cost up whenever another card is played. Okay, so you want to step as early as possible. Did not notice that. It looks like I keep shield. Shield is halved at the beginning of each turn. Okay. So instead of just losing it all, it's halved. And now turn 5, and now I should be able to just knock him out. Cool. Outmaneuver, swap positions with the target. Sounds pretty good. Deal 3 damage 2 times. Draw 1 card. Double the fragile. Deal 1 damage. The soundtrack is pretty groovy. I should see if I can purchase this. The soundtrack, that is. With a heavy sigh, you tug the blade from your upper thigh. When did you get stabbed? Choose card. The coated blade shifts through hues of blue as you tilt it back and forth beneath the fluorescent lighting. Diluted form of nitro, but that doesn't make sense. Reduce all burn damage. That's another mod. Teleport to the opposite side of an inline enemy. Apply 1 fragile. Let's just get another erupt. Let's just go for the damage. Another event. Apples are almost as shiny as the polished aluminum tray they rest on. A nearby clipboard appears to explain the enhancements each has undergone. Drugs. Eat the green apple. Heal. Lose 10 HP, but increase my current and maximum HP. Oh, yeah, that's good. Tart, crisp, dense. Not the best piece of fruit, but it's certainly filling. Okay, that's interesting. Business act. So is this... Oh yeah, the Fire Warden. It is a boss. Okay. I like this game so far. Pushed object, or when pushed, an object moves one tile away from the attacking enemy. However, if the tile they would be pushed to is occupied, the pushed object takes 3 damage and doesn't move. Okay. So if I go here, probably should have taken into account I might not get a push attack. Ooh, I'll apply Fragile. That does have a push. Ooh, he got rocked. So they're gonna shoot this box for some reason. Let me... Ooh, they will turn if I move, so let me just end my turn. Well, right away I want to do this. Key Pulse, block, Palm Strike. It's going to attack 3 times for 2 damage, or is that 2 times for 3 damage? Maybe I shouldn't have moved here. Maybe I should have gone behind this. Let's see. Palm Strike. I'll gain 2 shield. And then Erupt to push him, but he's still going to shoot. So I should take 1 damage if I'm reading this right. Or I guess if it's 2 times 3, it's like 6 damage, so 3 damage. I can live with that. Probably should have used Key Pulse. Yeah, I took 3 damage. I probably should have used Key Pulse before I pushed him. So he's going that way, so can I push him from here? Looks like I cannot. I can heal. So let's go... That applies to weak. Subtracted from all attack damage dealt. Oh. Well, so then he'll do... nothing? Okay, so the big number is damage, so he'll do 0 3 times, so I'm safe now. I guess let's just go for the attack. Does he have... No, he has weak, he has burn. Do I just heal? Let's just heal. And then that's everything. So this is interesting now. Punch will do 13. That does... Yeah, let's do... that. That. Let's see. That's 6 versus 5 damage. 2 shield. This is a ranged attack. It deals 5 damage. Fragile modifies this. Can I just use it? No, I can't use it to reposition. I have to take the hit. Doing that, I'll take double damage, or I'll take attacks from both of them. So let's just do... block. Yeah, because moving will put me... I'll either take 6, or 5, or 6. So I might as well just take the 5, which will become 3. Whoa, am I burnt? Or was that... Oh no, that was him being burnt. It just looked like I was being burnt. Okay. Yeah, let's do... Step, Solar Plexus to take... Oh, or just defeat them. There's really no point in me moving, because then I'll just get hit. So let's do shield. So I'll keep 1. I'll keep 1 shield for the next round. 1 shield, good. He's going to deal 5. Do I have Solar Plexus? I don't. Can I draw Solar Plexus? I can draw it. Seems unlikely, but I can draw it. So let's just... Ooh. Push, gain the 1. I do have pressure points. That's actually really good. Fatality. He's got dazed. Dazed enemies can't perform attack, turn, or chase reactions. Oh, so they can't... So if I move, he wouldn't turn. Because he's dazed. Interesting. Okay. So I can actually... No, it's cheaper to just... It's better to just hit him and then stun him. Now I'm perfectly safe. He's got 7 health. So let's just knock him out. Cool. Phew! Push. 2 cards, 5 I mean, that sounds fantastic. You have to free both kids. So do I still fight? Whoa, infusions are special abilities that can provide huge advantages during combat. That's what they're called, infusions. Whoa. Whoa, Nitro Kid rescued. So I either recharge Mercury or add Platinum. Upgrade every card? I mean, yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so you do go through each track. I guess since I have to rescue the children, I'll go for this track. This is an elite enemy, and the goal is to defeat the elite rather than defeat everyone. Auto attack will hit you whenever you are within their hit area. They will also attack any other targets that enters their hit area during your turn. And that's the excited exclamation mark. Or just exclamation mark, if I read correctly. So that is interesting, because it looks like he's gonna do some kind of area of effect attack. I guess that means the best place to go is here. And then I guess I'm wrong, because I'm gonna get hit unless I move to here, which I don't think I can do. Let's see what this does. $16 damage. This dude has 18 damage. So if I hit him, I'll get my step card or my whatever, my shift card. So let's do solar plexus, which will not kill. So what's better? He has 18. I guess this fatality and punch. But then I can't... No, but I'll get shift. Okay, yeah. So fatality. Punch. I had armor from something. Shift to here so I don't get hit. And then let's burn him. And I pushed him. Does that mean he's going to hit himself? I guess we'll find out. He did hit himself. Oh, that's really annoying. 23, 555. Let's step Mercury, block, and then that's it, I guess. Let's not get clapped super easy. Okay, so now the question is, can I defeat this man? He's going to deal 5 damage. I don't know what the star means. I guess it's just everywhere. I can stun him. Let's... 17. Vibrating Palm. I think I just have to take the 5. Unless I do preparation. But I can do this and then stun him and only take 1 damage from the elite. Oh, that's so close. 3, 4, 7 push, so that's going to be a total of 10 damage, which will leave him with 7 health, which would actually work here. I'm going to take another 5, though. Let's just... Yeah, let's do this. take another... I healed 5, so I'll take another 5. That's a net 0. He burns. And now I just have to get this man. So, step. Shift. I think this is worth Mercurying for his damage also increased. So let's go. Yeah, let's just hit him. Palm strike, punch, vibrating palm, defeat, acquired intel, okay. Apply fragile, it's a ranged attack, draw 2 cards, gain 2 burn. I don't have cards to dispel burn, but draw 2 cards sounds really good. Patches are passive upgrades for your hero. After acquiring a patch, it provides a benefits for the rest of the run. Okay. Collecting an empty infusion. Spend $100 and replace it with a random new infusion. At the beginning of your turn, if you're under 40% HP, gain 2 strength. Let's go with that. So these are called patches. Okay. We have a shop. Can I heal at the shop? Upgrade patch, palm strike, roundhouse kick. I don't have enough money. Speed of thought. Deal damage equal to your burn, to double your burn. So that synergizes with the other. Oh, cleanse to burn. Yeah, let's do that. Upgrade patch. Enter a fight. Oh, that's why I had shield. Okay, yeah, let's do 5 shield. Rescue a Nitro Kid. Here I can add lead, gain 4 shield, and become push immune. Or I can recharge one of these. Let's recharge platinum. Oh, it recharges both of them. Okay. Well, that's better, clearly, the more infusions you have. The cell is thick. Windowless doors hang open into the hallway. Peer inside the cell to find a small bunk, cabinets, and a garbage can. I can find money, heal, or gain charges. Let's look through the cabinets and heal. Snacks. Pile of candy wrappers. Believe a kid was being held captive in this room. You snag the last remaining chocolate bar. So there are kids being held captive by whatever this syndicate is, I suppose. Whoa, okay. 21-21. No, 21-25. 1 bug card when they attack. Let's go. Do I want to be the center of attention? Probably not. This is tough. Where do I want to put myself here? I guess here, yeah. And then I can punch, punch, punch. Ooh, I didn't notice the box. Actually, that can be good, because then I can leave. Let's gain... Did I pick up that cleanse? I don't remember already. I've already forgotten. Yeah, I did pick up that cleanse. I probably won't draw it. But drawing 2 cards to make this situation a little better. But I've got 5 shields, so actually this is kind of fine. Let's upgrade these. Draw 3 cards. Okay, so now I can do 8 damage to everything around me, which will actually defeat one of these robots. And then now I have a shift. He's gonna step and turn, so the shift actually doesn't help me very much. Right? Yeah. Stoke the fire. I don't think I have any 0-cost cards. I have Key Pulse and Vibrating Palm. That's not worth using the card and getting the burn for. Okay, so now here I can defeat him with a punch and hit both of them. That'll apply Fragile, which might actually be very good for me. So he's got 5, yeah, so let's do apply Fragile, punch, knock him out. Now I have a shift, and now the shift actually would help. So this again does push. This is only going to do 7 total. because it's not going to hit the wall here. But yeah, let's do that. And then I'm actually okay. I don't have to shift or anything. So let's just end turn. Cool. And now he'll burn the next turn and be out. Can I push this one? No. I can gain shield and draw 2 cards. Would drawing 2 cards help me? Key Pulse, block, erupt, fatality. Not particularly. The weak would help. But I wouldn't have enough energy to use it. So let's go ahead and heal. Stun. And then he should burn and be out of the picture. Cool. Alright, so now I can... Ooh, wait. So let's do... Push. Solar Plexus. Hit. Now he deals 1 damage. I can gain 1 shield. And we're good. Butterfly. Oh, he gave me a bug. I forgot about bugs. Well, it doesn't matter because I can just punch it with my upgraded punch. Cool. Ooh, inner power. Heal 2, gain 2. Oh, that's really good. Like, sure, it's just an epic, but that's really good. So now I can fight the boss. Okay. Interesting. So the goal is to defeat the boss. It might be better to just defeat these guys, unless I can move them around to hit her. The Fire Warden. I mean, so if I go here, they're gonna turn toward me. Is that bad? 4 damage. I don't think that's that bad. I start with 5 armor. Ooh. Is this cocky? Vibrating Palm. That applied Fragile. Controlled Burn. Cleanse my burn and draw a card now. Living Flame. I feel like that will be good here, unless she's immune to burn, which could be possible. Let's do that. Probably should have upgraded, but it's too late now. Okay. Inner power. I did get burned. Oh, probably from the Flame Warden. She does get burned. Okay. Heal 2, gain 2. Oh. This looks good. Yeah. So draw 3 cards, gain 3 energy. Apply weak. And then can I push? I should have key. No, I'm still okay. I should have key pulsed sooner. Wait, I could still get 2. Okay, well. So I'm gonna take 9, but I've got the armor to deal with it. So let's stun. Shift here. He's gonna turn. Flying Kick applies Fragile. He's gonna hit me for 4. I am burnt for 6. That's not great. Let's try to reduce some damage, because I'm gonna take a lot here. Ooh, I didn't even notice that Erupt does both. So now I can do this. And then... I can move here. Punch. No, I can't punch. But I guess this is better than taking more burn and taking 6 damage. So let's do... Fragile. Oh, he's gonna take... Oh, wait, when he attacks, they lose 3 burn. So that's actually kind of a nice thing. He's gonna fall the next round. Or he'll fall right now. Actually, no, let's do shield, key pulse, and push. Meditate. Heal. He's not gonna hit me. So let's just punch. And then shift to avoid damage. Draw 2 cards, gain 2 burn. There's no point in drawing cards. I have no energy to spend them. Okay, her damage has been going up this whole time. Oh yeah, her strength goes up when they gain burn. So I've been making her stronger. Okay, so let's do fragile. Does she still have fragile? She does not still have fragile, but let's go fragile. Fatality deals extra damage. Controlled burn. Stoke the fire, gain burn. Yeah, let's dodge again. So then I win this turn, regardless of what happens, because she was burnt. Acquired intel, found good intel. Whoa, epic. Deal 20 damage. Draw 3 attack cards. Lunge. Deal 5 damage, add a lunge to your hand. Advance. Consume. So lunge can be looped. 20 damage, and it's a Groot. I mean, Roundhouse Kick sounds great. Golden Glove. When you enter a fight, gain 1 strength for every $200. At the start of your first turn, gain 1 energy and 1 strength until the end of turn. So your first turn, you can do more. Whenever you defeat an enemy, gain 1 energy. That sounds much better. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I dig this. I dig this a lot.